Alrighty, hey again out there. We're on part 132, and we're playing Minecraft today. That's pretty cool. You couldn't have guessed we were playing Minecraft clearly, but we are. I've been doing a lot of work in a creative world, and full disclosure, I did pop into the hardcore world to go like show something off to a friend. It took maybe 2 minutes. No days ended up passing. I did, however, update the maps too. So fair warning, they're gonna look different because well, they actually have the grass in them now. And last time they didn't. So yeah. Anyways, over the course of yesterday and I guess now today a little bit, I've been working on the Parthenon of its like framing and whatnot. So you can see we got a big fat area here of all grass now that the map is filled in. That's pretty cool. We're currently on day 1425, and I need to update this one because I forgot to do that too. But I'm gonna show off the creative world in a little bit. But yeah, we've got like a whole thing like lined up today. Shouldn't be too bad. That updates pretty quickly. Holy hell! Oh, we might also expand out some of these other parts near the back, but we'll worry about that a little bit later when I actually have more dirt. Now this place is really starting to kind of come together. So hopefully today I can actually at least start work on that castle, and then to actually make the base like thing for that Parthenon, we're gonna need like three shulker boxes and stone bricks, considering we're filling in a 50 by 100 area. So we need a lot of shit to do that. And I need to check one other thing measurement wise. So I did map out where it's gonna go and all that up here, but we need to double check a couple of other things. Namely, if I look at one of these corners, I should see the targeted block. It says 2364, 4480. So we're looking at 4480. I should end up at 4580 at the end here. Yep, good. And then we're looking at 2364 here. I should end up at 2414 over here. And we do, so it is still an exact 50 by 100. So when we build the thing, we're basically going to be building it like on top of the iron blocks. Like we'll like switch an iron block out with an endstone brick, and then switch an iron block out with an endstone brick, and you get the idea. And then we would just fill in the area that's left. I've also decided too that I've reworked the trading hall module design so much, and I've been able to compact it so much into like this size to where we can fit in a single floor, mind you, which is only like 6 blocks tall. 'Cause it also does dip under the ground a little bit. In a single floor, we can fit 576 villagers. So, needless to say, we will only be building one floor modules ever, because I there's not even enough fucking unique trades that I could warrant to like try and get more than like 300, let alone nearly 600. So, it's pretty good. Can't go too wrong with it, fortunately. But we have some work we need to do. Namely, I need to get a couple of extra shulker boxes, and we're gonna pop over to the end and go and try and get like 4 shulker boxes of endstone. But the main building blocks we're gonna need are frog lights, and the frog lights have to be, well, frog lights specifically. I can technically just switch them out with any solid block, and honestly, I might do that and use the frog lights for the pathways. But fun fact about frog lights, as far as I know, they're like the only like light source block that also is like an actual solid block. So like glowstone is transparent, sea lanterns are transparent. I think those stream lights are, but frog lights, as far as I'm aware, are like the only ones that aren't. Like you can actually pass redstone through them, which that's pretty neat. Cobble. Let's see here. I also need to start kind of moving away some of these things too, which is why I'm doing this. So like these ones, for example, are some of the old, Wither Rose Farm bullshit. So that's cool. We're also gonna dump these away because they're all just cobblestone. Same with that one. Same with that one. That one I keep. Wood. Dirt can go away. This one can go away. But yeah, we're gonna need an absolutely massive amount of material to actually sit down and build this thing. Like it gets bad. So we'll have to take a look and see. Oh, and also I guess I forgot that I bought those. We'll keep those in the ender chest for now because I don't want to lose that or end up misplacing it or nothing. Those are empty. That's my scaffolding box. I like that. Let's see here. That's my box. That's my box. That's a box I get rid of. Same with that one and that one. Okay. All right. Um, that should be about everything. All we need is just to pick up some extra empty boxes. Should have a couple in here, right? Yeah. So all we're gonna do is fill up 4 shulker boxes with endstone because you can just use a stone cutter to turn it endstone bricks, and then we'll keep some of the leftover. And actually, I should even have a little bit of extra. Not a whole lot extra, but enough, or a little bit to start with. So we'll just go ahead and take all of this. And I'll give myself a nice small head start. I'll even set up a beacon for once, just because I kind of don't have a reason not to at this point in time, honestly. Now we got some spare iron I can swindle, so that way I can actually restock this. There we go, that should be plenty. We'll just do that. Alrighty, cool. So I got an extra 4 stacks of iron, funny enough, but that's all we really need. And with that being said, we should be ready to just start. So there's not much to it other than just go mine endstone for the next couple of hours, or not hours, but a long time. And once we're done mining the endstone, I'll come back here, turn a couple of boxes worth into stone bricks and all that, and then I'll go ahead and show off the like in that other creative world, I'll show off like the Parthenon and some more of like updating shit that I've done. But it ought to be pretty neat. Can't go too wrong with it. It ought to be pretty cool. Looking forward to it. But yeah, hopefully I got the audio stuff fixed around this time. I've turned it down like significantly, so you shouldn't be really hearing a lot of the music. You can still hear, but not like nearly as much as before, apparently. So that ought to be good. Should be coming up on it yet. There we go. And I do need to actually take some time to move these obsidian portals, especially when I do some of the villager stuff later, because I'm going to be importing them by nether portal. So I do actually need this stuff on the nether roof, and it's kind of important. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and toss on the light charges really quickly. I like having it on when I go through the portal because, if there's ever some weird bullshit, I can just use it without having to worry about switching, and then boom, we're good. Alrighty. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and set up a beacon really quickly, and then just go decimate part of this place, considering we don't ever have to respawn the dragon again. I don't have to worry about tearing it down or freaking anything or whatever. So what we'll probably just end up doing, and we'll take some of this too, finally. I think that wouldn't even an infinite water source, it was just a bigger one. Oh well. So what we'll do really quickly is grab some more boxes, because I need to, and we'll maybe just dump some of this water away in here, just so that way, we have an infinite water source still, in case we need it, and then it also helps clean out my inventory a little bit more. There we go. Now we do actually have everything for the beacon. And we want to dig down a little bit, just because I'm also trying to stay somewhat in range as well of the obsidian pillars. So that way later on I actually have like quite a couple of them to tear down if needed. It also made me get the F3 menu out just to see how deep we're going. Yeah, that was a horrible. That could have been bad. I don't know how deep the thing goes, but I do not want to find out the hard way. It's like the worst fucking idea you could have. Alright, well, I guess it's just get to digging, and we'll also have to take another day as well to either go mine quartz or cobble deep slate, or probably both, because we also it also takes up a lot of deep slate bricks and quartz bricks, because that's kind of the whole thing of the Parthenon, or again the Darthenon is what I'm calling it, because it's like a mix of like white and black. So the front side facing towards my base is going to be made out of like quartz bricks pillars with like black stone bricks to kind of act as like that back wall or whatever, and then it's just like inverted when you get to like past the halfway point towards the outside. So it'll still look cool. I've already got like the whole like foundation of it already planned out in a creative world and all that, so I've got like an actual good idea of what I'm doing. And the cool thing though is the pillars are not too terrible, especially if I don't have to make them like 50 blocks tall. Because I was gonna make them 50 blocks tall, and then that ended up not working out, unfortunately, because it was too tall for what I needed. I thought I needed a lot more, but I was able to condense stuff so well that I like only needed to use like 6 blocks of like space on the actual like surface of the end stone platform. So well, we would have ended up having like 44 extra like blocks of height to fill. And since I'm putting a storage area up there, I mean, God, realistically, I could every single item in the game that's like stackable, or like even the ones that go up to 16, whatever. Hell, even non-stackable items, for God's sakes, now that the laser thing, I could probably I'm probably gonna try making an item sorter up there that's like so fucking massive and it's all like fully automatic and everything that like you can't go wrong with it, you know. Sorts every item possible, except for some of the really valuable ones that are just a pain in the ass to get a hold of. Like netherite is like one of them that I probably wouldn't do. But things like dirt and cobblestone and even like rails, for example, would have like their own like double chest with shulker boxes. So like everything would have a shulker box loader, and every shulker box would get sorted into the correct thing. Like it would just be that good. But I'm looking forward to it. You know, I think it'll be neat. I just kind of wanted to do a thing where like okay, like there it pops out like a shulker box in front of like the chest. So like if there's like a massive thing, a double chest for like dirt, for example, there's a shulker box of dirt in front of the in front of everything that already is getting filled, and that's like the newest one. So once it's completely filled with dirt, it pops off and then goes into the storage system. But if you need dirt without having to break into like the bulk storage, then like you can just open up that box, take what you need, and then if you need more, just like take some more out of the chest. Like it always like will display like the least full box or whatever, which could be pretty neat. We are short a block over here. Oh, we should be good here soon enough. Before, I want that trading hall done. The ceiling doesn't matter as